Hello, my name is Dylan Moore. I'm here in Yuma, Arizona. I got a 2019 Honda Talon 1000R. Had the Jackson turbo kit installed on it, intercooler. Took it to coin, had the engine taken out, and in order to take it out and everything like that with the factory cage and everything, they had to separate it to pull it out. This last season at the sand dunes, I kept getting stuck in third gear and wasn't shifting until I went to limp it back to camp and decided not to go at all anymore. So basically, I took it over there. They quoted me like $7,800 to rebuild the engine and everything. They're thinking it's the engine clutches and stuff. So at that point, I just got done literally installing a 2-track drive shaft. I put on high clearance trailing arms, the rear axles. Just had Schmitty's rebuilt my suspension, put a larger fuel tank in it. New steering rack, new head steering rack up front, new tie rods. So I just been working on this thing, and then this is, now we're going on to the third season. So basically I'm between like, do I, drop another 10, 12 grand into it? Because if I'm going to do it, I don't want to, put the forged pistons in it for the turbo. I want to rebuild the subtrans, have the upgraded parts put in subtrans that Adam Brown does, and then put it all back together and stuff like that. So I'm figuring I could get all that done around 8-10 grand. Or I'm really looking at the new Kawasaki 5-seater H2 or the Pro R. Really between those two. The Mav R, I really love the transmission and everything in my Talon. We test drove the Mav R last year at the sand dunes, and it's an awesome machine, but I just don't like the concept of the Can-Am transmission. You got a differential or anything like that. They're having to replace the whole transmission. So being in the situation I'm now, I'm sort of leaning towards hey, $200 here, $200 there for a belt. I just, that's sort of my thinking. And Kawasaki, I'm a little biased to Japanese on here with the Honda. It's been a great machine. There's some issues that we've had with it, but all in all, it's been a great car. I mean, but it's just, the suspension and everything like that. I drop that money into this, or, go to just, next rig altogether. So, just really thinking between the Pro R and the Kawasaki H2. Kawasaki's, the first year out, but I did buy this one the first year out. There's not much videos or anything like that yet of them. Really wasn't much on the Honda Talon either. Every time I had it out the dunes, everybody was like, is that thing stock? At the time, which it was. So now I'm just sort of, debating back and forth. Do I get this fixed? Do I buy a Pro R because they're having decent deals on the Pro Rs, or do I go Kawasaki and go sort of the new route and sort of hope, all in all, that one's good and reliable. So I think that's sort of the journey we're on right now. But he just had his Can-Am new engine dropped into it. So I'm just trying to figure out what to do for this next season. If you guys have any ideas or know anybody at the dealership that can get me a good deal on anything, let me know. But I'd love some feedback on what you guys think. I know there's Can-Am guys, Polaris guys, and everybody's a little biased, right? But at the end of the day, the Pro R seem to be pretty proven. Same thing, I've seen Mav R. Some guys have good luck, some people have bad luck. So we'll keep you updated on the journey, and we'll probably have another video coming up here, maybe going through some dealerships, sitting in some, even our buddies, loose lugs. A lot of our buddies and loose lugs and stuff like that have the Pro Rs and stuff. So they're a little biased too. So, but no, I'll keep you guys posted here, and hopefully leaning towards the Kawasaki because it's new. Nobody has one. Pro Rs, there's a lot of them. So we'll stay tuned. See you guys later.